Hey, how's it going? So in this video, I'll keep it straight to the point. I'll be showing you how exactly you can replicate one of the people I'm going to show you in a minute, how she made $114,000 per month with a simple membership website. And it doesn't matter your niche, doesn't matter anything. I'll get straight into the strategy on how you can actually do so for yourself and how it can actually help you. Now, if it's of interest of actually getting your membership site live, this is maybe why you clicked on this video. Make sure to check the first link in bio for us to book a call together. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. I'll actually get started right into the video. So this is Bonnie right here. She's making around $114,000 per month with a simple membership site following her passion, right? So essentially this is her account that you see on Instagram. Pretty large account. Now, this doesn't mean you have to have a large account to actually make money with this and actually make it successful, but she has around 140,000 followers on Instagram, and she does drawing. Colored pencil drawing is essentially what she does. She's very skilled at it. As you can see, she's drawing a cat and a horse there. She's very, very good at it. Throughout the years, she's developed her skills through it. And essentially what she decided to do was launch a simple membership site, which I'll go over what it looks like and what it includes. And right now she's actually having about 3,000 members inside the community paying a monthly subscription, which I'll show you how much that is, which leaves her with $114,000 per month with almost 95% profit margins, which is really unheard of in any kind of business. So I'll get straight to what and why a membership. Essentially a membership is where people, in this case members, get access to a monthly renewed content and sometimes community help for an exchange of a monthly fee, right? So you pay a monthly fee and you get some help, support, community, videos, whatever that means. You can actually get support from it, right? You might recognize these monthly goods or monthly subscription or memberships through maybe something you've heard like Manscaped or a food delivery box that come to your house every single month. Essentially, this is a subscription, but a membership is different for the way that it's actually digital and it's bringing members together inside one group, right? But in this case, as mentioned, we are talking about a digital membership, which is the way you'll be able to reach 114K in profit, like the example I'll show you in exactly a minute. So why? Digital memberships are by far the most easiest and most simple way to get started in selling your help and expertise, right? Memberships essentially are one of the solutions to actually helping and impacting other people online. There's multiple ways to go about it. In this one, I'm showing you the membership and how memberships in general are a good way to go about things. So in this video, I won't be going over in very specific detail what memberships are and how they work, but I'll kind of give you an overview of what it kind of looks like. So essentially, this is a membership. You have the membership right here. It's divided into three. You have your members, which essentially you're regrouping like-minded individuals, and you can actually, these people inside the group can actually make connections, talk to each other, help each other out. As well as that, in the membership, you usually have a content and resources section, which essentially can be video courses, can be PDF guides, could be really anything that really helps your members with more of the info side of things. And as well as that, usually in a membership, you also have a community support kind of things where people can have group chats. There's also the possibility of live calls or coaching calls inside of it. So in an overview way, this is essentially what a membership kind of looks like. It's great because not only it helps you connect with other people, get direct coaching from the people on that side, and also get content resources such as video courses. So in general, membership really regroups everything you need when you're looking for some kind of help. So essentially, this is kind of what a membership kind of contains now. This doesn't necessarily mean that every single membership out there actually contains this. This is just an idea of what should actually be included if you were to start one, because usually this is what kind of memberships will get the best results when it has members that you can communicate with, when it has community and support, and content resources that are being updated monthly. So again, this is kind of what a membership ideal membership looks like. But then again, you can kind of have this whole structure and make it a high ticket program. So this is not only about memberships. This is just a membership example of what you can actually find inside, but you can have a high ticket program and charge once and not do a monthly fee and actually have all of this. But in this case, we're talking about membership. So that's for the membership side of things. So why am I showing you her in particular and what exactly she did? Because essentially she's a great example of what is actually possible and how you can take example of her and what she did and implement exactly the strategies that she used, because I'm going to tell you what she did, and implement directly in her now in your business. So essentially, the reason she's such a great example is essentially her. She started actually from nothing. So she started posting content not too far long ago. So it's actually a great example for you to take example if you haven't already posted content. And then again, if you have already posted content, then you can just directly implement this and get it to similar results quickly. So definitely worth paying attention. So this is Bonnie. Essentially, kind of just mentioned she did colored pencil drawings. She was pretty good at it. Now she wasn't. I believe she was doing it for commissions, so full time income. But the full time income, it's only really the 1% of artists who actually make it in the space. So it was pretty hard for her to like be financially free with it. Although she was doing her passion, she was happy. She was kind of looking for more of the money side, right? So what she started doing is started posting her drawings and how she actually goes about making these animals when she draws, right? So essentially, I think she started on YouTube, kind of posting, doing tutorials, kind of educating people, and quickly these videos blew up and she had a lot of traction. Now, when I mean blew up, she doesn't have millions of followers, right? She has about 40,000 followers, which is accumulated throughout the years and months. But she was making really good numbers without that many subscribers as well. So you also have her Instagram here as well. So these essentially, she funneled all this traffic to a Facebook group essentially, and this was easier because she could nurture the leads. So people that were interested in learning more, they would get in the group, start chatting to each other. Essentially, she would create her own community of people of a bit more dedicated and motivated to learn pencil drawings than her just people on YouTube. And she could even give more value. So when she does actually launch something, people would be interested because they see her as someone who can really teach them, right? So what this did is actually create a huge demand and interest for a paid program to learn directly from Bonnie, right? A lot of people online who wanted to learn from directly. So she decided to launch her own membership, like we talked about, at $38 per month US, right? And this is kind of what the page still looks like right now. Pretty simple site, but it really does the job. So essentially in this membership, she would have a colored pencil course, kind of teaching others on certain animals how to actually draw them, the basics, stuff like that. She'll also have creative coaching, so how to actually maybe, take out your creative side for these colored pencil drawings, so creative coaching as well. And as well as that, she would include a community as well for the people inside. So kind of like I mentioned with the previous example of memberships, really having everything together is the key to having a successful membership, right? So after having all of this launched, once she did decide to launch, she had over 700 members, right? And about 200 members were in the first hour of her actually launching. So you can tell how much interest there actually was for people to simply learn how to draw with pencils, right? And I'm showing you this example because, this doesn't have to be how to make money, how to, get a six pack abs. It's really just how to learn how to do colored pencil drawings, which essentially is very, very niche. But on the internet, there's so much people that there is a market for it, right? So essentially, that's why I'm showing you this because most likely, you probably have a unique niche, but that you can definitely capitalize on, right? So she had it launched with 700 members. So if you do the math, 700 members times $38 per month, that's $26,000 per month MRR, meaning monthly recurring revenue at launch, right? So from the day of the first, I believe it was 3-4 days, she had about 700 members. So, that's $26,600 every single month, monthly recurring, if she does, maintain these people inside, right? So that's really, really impressive from there, but it doesn't stop there, right? Because, I showed you $114,000 per month and our strategy behind that, right? So marketing strategy behind it, organically, like I talked about, she just grew her Instagram, keep posting, doing educational videos. Also did on the YouTube, kept posting there. Also on the Facebook, she would have our members as well. And then on the paid side, which she did decide to do paid ads, she would have here an ad essentially just showing you that, hey, you can actually join my academy and I can show you colored pencil and how it works and how you can maybe get better at it. And these are using meta ads, which essentially go on Facebook and Instagram. And essentially they would just target people who are interested in colored pencils, or maybe people who are interested in seeing her content already. So retargeting ads essentially. So she would have different kind of creatives. One would kind of show you more of the academy side of things. One would show you her and self. So different kind of ads for different kind of scenarios. And then through the organic content, she promotes her membership through her content, stories, and videos. So it's nothing too crazy, but she did have some sales process put in for her to actually get people inside, so some conversion systems. And on the other side, she would target people who follow her, like I just mentioned, and people who like coloring, which essentially is her ideal target market to get people inside. And essentially, I'm showing you the organic and the paid size, because this is also a very good hybrid system. Now, if you do have a lot of followers, you don't necessarily have to do paid routes yet, but essentially it is good to do both at the same time to get the maximum amount of people in and to scale. And essentially, this is one of the strategies we use for our clients, for the scaling strategies to get the most amount of people in. Once we know the program is good, then we kind of double down the content, double down the paid ads to actually get really good numbers. So essentially, everybody came to the membership site. Now, with all these systems put in place, she has over 3,000 members, all paying the $38 per month, meaning she's making $114,000 per month, monthly recurring. So you can see how crazy this amount can get. Now, is she like a complete internet celebrity? She's pretty popular, I'm not gonna lie, but these kind of numbers are definitely impressive. Over 7 figures per year. Teaching other people how to draw. So it's pretty impressive. So now that being said, that I kind of showed you her niche and how much you can actually be making from there. What does this kind of mean for you in your case, if you're watching this and you do have an audience that follows you for a specific reason, or maybe you kind of want to get into the space, you have a skill or an expertise, and maybe you want to transfer into a membership or something of that nature, right? Well, if you have a skill, knowledge, it definitely could be transferred to a membership or something else. I showed you a membership in this example. And you already have some kind of following for that reason. Like I just mentioned, if you do have a certain kind of following already for that reasons, then you're definitely in luck. There is no reason, if you implement what she's doing right now, these exact strategies, that this couldn't be you. If you give it some time and some effort, this definitely could be you. But you might think that it's going to be complicated essentially to do all these systems, and how am I going to do the content? How am I going to grow an audience? I'm going to convert those people in. There's a lot that goes into it for sure. And the truth is, it can be complex, like I just mentioned. Kind of knowing about all these things does take some time and some expertise to actually get everything dialed in, right? You just have to get help with people that have already done this. And this is essentially the key. And it's exactly what's going to bring you there to those kind of results, right? If you just partner, you skip the learning curve of learning all yourself and making a bunch of mistakes, and just going and partnering with someone who knows exactly how to get it done. And essentially, that is essentially us, right? This is me. We have an agency. We help other creators. We've helped a couple of creators kind of do these similar informational products and get them good results. So if you're kind of looking at support, implement these strategies that I kind of just showed you, feel free to book in a consultation call. We'll go over your project, see if it's a good fit. Make sure to, kind of write the proper details so we don't waste this time. At the link in bio, right? And with this, what we're going to do, we're going to see your projects, and essentially we're going to build out a plan to get your program membership to the right foundations, the right systems and strategies to hit these kind of numbers. So essentially, if it's of interest to you, make sure to check the link bio to book a call. If not, you can also DM me on Instagram. We can also chat and see what your project's about. So that's kind of it for me. If you're going to book a call, talk soon. If not, talk soon in another video. So I'll talk to you later.